So today, as part of this process towards peace, I can confirm the UK will recognise the State of Palestine by the United Nations General Assembly in September, unless the Israeli government takes substantive steps to end the appalling situation in Gaza, agree to a ceasefire, and commit to a long-term sustainable peace, reviving the prospect of a two-state solution.
Canada intends to recognize the State of Palestine at the 80th session of the United Nations General Assembly in September.
We now have 3 of the G7 nations that intend to recognize Palestinian statehood at the upcoming United Nations General Assembly in September. France has expressed unconditional terms, while the UK and Canada have said that unless Israel takes specific actions, including to agree to a ceasefire, halting West Bank annexation, and permitting humanitarian aid, they will recognize Palestinian statehood. On July 29th, Prime Minister Keir Starmer from the UK made his announcement along with the outlined conditions. He has had the backing of both his Foreign Secretary David Lammy and Business Minister Gareth Thomas. Canada's parallel approach. On July 30th, Prime Minister Mark Carney announced that Canada will also recognize Palestine in September, again conditional on Palestinian Authority reforms. This includes democratic elections in 2026, exclusion of Hamas from government, and demilitarization. As of July 2025, over 75% of UN member states, or around 147 countries, have already recognized Palestine. Most notably, the United States has not. Israeli authorities strongly reject the move, framing it as rewarding Hamas and undermining ceasefire efforts. The US also expressed concerns, particularly from the Trump administration. Now, how do these moves impact Israel? A loss of diplomatic leverage. Israel has historically insisted that recognition of a Palestinian state come only through direct negotiations. With G7 nations bypassing that, Israel loses a key bargaining chip here. This increases international isolation. As major Western democracies shift their positions, Israel risks deeper isolation, especially at the UN, where it's already often outvoted. This could translate into broader support for sanctions or legal actions in international courts. Moves like these fuel tension within Israel's government, especially between far-right coalition members and more centrist voices. It can deepen internal divisions over how to respond, militarily, diplomatically, or through concessions. But probably most significant, this reshapes the narrative that some of the most powerful and influential nations in the world are now stepping up to the plate. They are recognizing the inhumane conditions and reprimanding Israel for their actions. Let me know your thoughts.